Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. Last video for today, let's talk about Exo-Force. Yeah, basically, Lego's kind of, man versus machine type of thing, You got all these mechs and whatnot. You got something called the Sentai Fortress or whatnot. And the minifig characters have some sort of hair design that reminds people of anime. So this is, I guess you could call Lego's anime theme in a way. So we're going to be taking a look at some of the sets here. And obviously, if you've been around since the mid-90s, and you've been around in the 2000s and collected all the Exo-Force stuff. Exo-Force has been around since like 2007 apparently, I guess. So it's generally the first year. Nope, 2006. So I remember having some of these sets and just enjoying them. I never got all the sets that existed from Exo-Force. I do remember having the first book, which was like more like a graphic novel, and it does remind me of manga to an extent. I don't know what happened to that book. I'll have to recollect it and potentially, get the rest of the books in the Exo-Force. Yeah, so let's see what these sets are. You got these human characters with anime style hair, and they're piloting, mechs, like Evangelion, if you remember Neon Genesis Evangelion, and they're fighting these evil robot overlord things, and yeah, so let's see what we have here on brick set once again. Red Walker, which is I still have that. There's a specific character from Exo-Force which I still have, is Takeshi, I think, and he was one of the minifigs that came with many of the sets. I still have Takeshi. In fact, he's in a Creator sports car. This Red Walker thing apparently was a exclusive thing. So polybag had a couple of different blaster sort of things. See, Takeshi looks pretty angry. Yeah, small little build. White Flyer. This thing flies apparently. You see this dude with red hair. What's his name? I can't read it. So this thing looks interesting. I mean, it's yeah, this is probably the weakest of the two so far. Brickset doesn't say what the name of the character is that is flying the vehicle, whatever. Robo Chopper, yes, this is one of the robot bad guys. This was not released. Gee, I wonder why. Fuck you, Lego. Mini Jet Fighter. Also available boxed, free with Duracell batteries, just like Old Good Guy, aka Taraga Lee Khan. If anybody has Taraga Lee Khan, feel free to send it to me. Actually, don't. Whatever. But this mini jet flyer looks kind of cool, I guess. Okay, this guy's name is Hikaku. I don't know. I can barely read these letters. Well, he's fairly simple build. This jet flyer is. It's kind of weird. Interesting. Another polybag, green Exo Fighter. And it's also available with Duracell batteries. Okay, this one is way too simple. It's basically just, it's like with the flyer thing, and obviously Rio is the purple-haired guy. It's basically just, well, this one was Rio, like he's holding on to the two wings with his hands as if they're light enough for him to carry, and he's just standing on the on a platform that the legs are connected to. This is cheap. I mean, seriously, bad design, but it's only a few bucks. Okay, silver bad guy. Okay, we're getting into this shit. This was not released, of course. Okay, looks decent. Nah, it looks like shit. Okay, going on to, oh, we have a white good guy. Right. Alright. This doesn't look as bad as the other flyers. A lot of the studs on the wings being exposed. That is not a good idea. Red good guy. That's Takeshi, obviously. Okay, this one doesn't look terribly bad. Again, he's just holding on to the weapons, the arms of the robot. There's no, like, sort of back pilot cockpit sort of thing. So that's just kind of lame. These polybags are shit. I mean, look. I mean, seriously. I wouldn't want to purchase these even if they were released mainstream. Alright, main show. We got the Stealth Hunter. I remember having the Stealth Hunter, and there was definitely some parts that are construction related, like the Knight's Kingdom joints, you know, well, not just Knight's Kingdom, but whatever. Well, there's a couple of Knight's Kingdom swords in this set in white. Also, it's a blaster. One thing that's unique about these mechs, and these are actually good mechs as opposed to things like nowadays, Lego. This one's got wings. There's something unique about these in that they have a light brick, a clear brick that you can press on something and it lights through this tube that you have to insert into the brick, and then insert that other end of the tube onto the gun, the cannon that the mech has. The other weapon that this mech has is like a double-bladed staff-like thing, which is pretty cool. And there's a couple of other blaster things on the cockpit, and just in general, this is a solid build. I remember enjoying this build, and the only problem I remember having with all these, the ones I had at least, is that when it came to pressing on the thing to actuate the light, the set would fall apart. It would collapse, and yeah, I think it had to do with plastic tolerances, but whatever. Or I was just doing something wrong. Doubt it. Grand Titan. Yes, I had this one. This is how I got Takeshi. In fact, this has a couple blaster-looking things on the bottom of the cockpit. Has a couple of flick fire-looking things on the shoulder things. Oh, it was that rod thing that you press on the top, and that's supposed to light up the brick and the silicone tube or whatever that is. It has a blaster on one hand and a double blade like scissor thing, but the scissor thing is actually two Mattel Metru arrow slicers in red. It's a nice piece to have in that color. Exo-Force used Bionicle pieces in many recolors, and as a result of that, Thunder Fury. This is a set that has one of the bad guys, one of the robot dudes. It has a Vaki Kirak sword, weapon, razor blade thing. It's black and red sort of fused together in a way, and it looks awesome. The other weapon that this mech has is like a giant flaming machine gun thing. And there's spikes all over the place, and there's like a rotation sort of gun thing on the front of the cockpit. I don't know, Thunder Fury is pretty cool. I do like that Vaki staff in the colors that it's in, and overall, I don't know, this one, I've never had it, but this one looks pretty cool. Fire Vulture, yep. This one has Gali Mata hooks, which those were overused, I feel, but hey, I like the hooks. There's a couple small blasters on either shoulder of this thing. It has a main gun of some sort. Looks like a flamethrower, actually. Oh yeah, flamethrower, which is why it's called Fire Vulture, damn it. It has a giant fan intake thing on its back, kind of like the one that you would see on the, what is it, the Jetrax T6. So, yeah, that's exactly what that is. So, not much else I could say about this one. I feel like Fire Vulture and Thunder Fury would have been nice sets to have. Had I got them, I didn't, so fuck me running. Sonic Phantom, big old thing, piloted by another robot asshole. It has a couple more of those intake fan things that you would see on Jetrax. Has some tubes as well. Has a couple of spoilers or whatever those things are. Like, I don't know what they're called. There are a lot of blasters here. Oh, there's a couple more intake fans on the wings over there. So this thing looks massive. This thing looks like it ought to be a fun build. I never got it, so I wouldn't know. It does have a spring-loaded projectile, so that's cool. Gate Assault. So we've got a couple of different... Okay, so we got the gate, which looks simple and kind of lame. You got some defense weapons here and there. You got Ryu, or some other dude, whatever, on a turret, firing at the bad guys, the robots mech, which is using some Knight's Kingdom shoulder armor as, well, shoulder armor. That's pretty cool. The vehicle that the robots are riding on looks cool, I guess. Has a big old freaking turret gun on the back. This one human pilot whose name I can't read, unfortunately, because it's too small. I mean, I guess I could zoom in using that. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright. Zoom back out. There we go. So, but that character is piloting a small mech, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, this looks like a nice playset that would have been fun to have, but I didn't. I did have this. I got this for Christmas of 2006, and it was the mobile defense tank, and it is a tank. It's got treads, and I still have parts from this. It has a fuck ton of those little cone pieces in blue as like missiles on both sides of these mobile sort of side launching things. It's got this disc launching system apparently, which I never liked. has a Gatling gun looking thing, has a laser shooter sort of thing on the front turret, has those ratchet joints, has these treads, and each of these treads has a couple of orange, what is it, orange Lego system pieces that have a circular piece that has some sticker on. There's 4 of those, and I actually still have 2 of those. They're Japanese kanji, I think. Interesting. Striking Venom is one of the bad guy vehicles. So doing that. And yeah. This thing looks like a giant fucking spider mech thing. And yeah, it's using those buckets. What is that? Like a scoop bucket thing from a Lego Technic vehicle I can't remember the name of. But it's using 4 of those as like the business end of the legs. And you've got, on all 4 of those, you've got 4 robots that have the back of their heads plug in to the legs of this thing. It's like a mind control type of thing, but with robots. And they have guns as well. And there's a twin Gatling gun thing on top. There's a lot of robots in this set. There's another set of guns at the cockpit area. There's a golden bad guy, golden robot, and another one of those shitty disc launching things. Wow, this is one hell of a vehicle. I mean, seriously. I could see myself owning this set. Not sure if I want to build it. It was $50 at the time. Yeah, so the mobile defense tank was only $30 at the time. Nowadays, it's ridiculous! Well, for small mechs, I at least had this one with Ryo. Yeah, it's the purple-haired dude. Uplink is the name of this mech of his. I might still have parts from this mech, but I'm never going to be able to rebuild it. Yeah, it's decent. It's got a couple of those head gears for the Lego sports sets in orange, so that's cool. It's got a couple of like rockets in one hand and a double-barreled gun sort of thing on the other. That's a decent like $5 set. Wow. Sentai Fortress. This is the big one. Like, really. So the big fortress, you've got a big old radar dish of some sort on one side. A lot of guns blazing, a lot of lasers and stuff. Small little flyer vehicle that the red-haired dude is flying. Doesn't look terrible. A lot of random stuff here and there. There is an intake fan in the fortress itself. The main mech that is being flown is like, it's got a couple of more Knights Kingdom swords in a different color. It's a blue color. This one actually kind of reminds me, especially with the wings and the double-bladed sword thing, as the first one, the first of the Stealth Hunter. Yeah, it reminds me of that one, but it's all blue. It's got a gun of some sort in the other mech hand, and all sorts of strange stuff going on here with this one. The bad guy's mech, the robot's mech, has a disc launching system, which is shit. Has some more guns here and there and whatnot. And yeah, this is a big old set. How much did it cost? Oh, $100 even. And that was back in 2006. So, Sentry. I did have this one. That's what it is, basically just a Sentry robot mech. I did have this one. It does have a couple of like rockets and a gun of some sort and an antenna. So, I do have parts of this, but I don't have it built anymore. Probably never will. Supernova. Okay, so this thing's supposed to be entirely yellow, and Takeshi is the pilot of this one, so I guess he lost his main vehicle, or maybe he has multiple mechs. I don't know. But the one hand has a gun attached to it. Oh, this looks like a fist holding a gun, and there's a couple of 4 rocket launching things on both sides of the cockpit, and a lot of flashy yellowness here. It has a staff weapon too. I can't tell what the rest of the staff weapon is, but the back end is a sword. It's a Servlotic sword. Yeah, I remember having the Servlotic sword. I remember having both versions of Vladik. Bridgewalker and White Lightning. $50. Yeah, White Lightning is the vehicle. It's the mech for the good guy. It's got it looks like it's a couple of Gatling guns and also a stupid disc launching thing. Yeah, it's not terrible, not particularly great either, but hey, it's still decent. As for the Bridgewalker itself, it's pretty massive. It's got this chicken leg thing going on. It's got big old double Gatling gun system, as well as a spring-loaded missile launcher, and the other hand is just a fuck ton of guns mashed together. And overall, this thing looks really fucking mean. I'm not gonna lie, it looks fucking nasty. I mean, seriously. Golden Guardian. Okay. So, Hayato. Okay, so that's the red-haired guy. So, the Golden Guardian's got a spring-loaded missile launcher again. A lot of tubes here and there. Golden shield. Massive cannon thing. And yeah, overall, this Golden Guardian looks. It means business. Trust me. It's a big one. How much did it cost? $25, typical. Okay, Combat Crawler number 2, or just X2. All right, so it's a big old crawling vehicle. It's got these. Well, it's got legs with golly hooks and a couple of Mari hook blade things. So that's pretty cool. In red, so that's nice. It's a mishmash of black, yellow, gray, red. Big old massive turret on the top with spring-loaded shooter. Same thing with this vehicle that Ryu, whatever, is piloting, and not much to say about that one other than it looks like there's just a Technic beam that is basically, I guess you hold on the Technic beam and you fly around. Man, this was not bad, but I don't know. It's like a hodgepodge of stuff. Golden City. What's Golden City? Oh, Golden City must be a sub-theme. Cyclone Defender. Okay, Ryo strikes back. He's got mech with Tomata feet. Okay, that's cool. Big old shield with a couple of blades attached to it. Looks like it has a function that you spin it. On the other hand, has some random gun in it. That's cool. Claw Crusher. Okay. Yep, it's got claws. and it's got a gun on the other hand. Oh, it's got Metro feet. Okay, so the Cyclone Defender had Mata feet, but the Claw Crusher got Metro feet. You can pretty much tell what side they're on. Claws look a bit typical. Yeah, I don't mind this vehicle. I don't mind both of them. They're both excellent for the most part. Shit, fuck. Blade Titan. Okay, so Takeshi gets another mech, color scheme of red and white. Okay, so up top he's got like a little radar dish on one side and an antenna on the other, and well, on the other side he's got a couple of missiles. The shield looks like it's got a Kopaka Mata shield in white. Ignore the dog barking in the background, please. It's got a couple of stabs of light in white and red, kind of melded together in like a marbling pattern. That's pretty cool. Those I could see being used for a Prydac revamp. The other weapon is just a Gatling gun of some sort, which is pretty cool. It looks like the shield actually spins. Yeah, Blade Titan is not bad. Looks pretty cool. Sky Guardian. Okay, now this one means business. Yeah, so it's got a Zammer launcher, it looks like. Huh. And it's got 4 blue wings. It's got some blaster sort of things up top. A couple like intake fan type of things, but they're really small, and some other thrusters, some tubes. The main thing about this set that I really wanted, even though I never got the fucking set, was the sword. It's a fucking awesome blade. That could have totally been reused in Bionicle, but they chose not to use it because they're dicks. Yeah, Sky Guardian, I like this one. I definitely am a fan of this sword weapon. It's like a lightning sword. Totally use that for a lightning mock. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Shadow Crawler. Again, the stupid fucking disc launching thing. It's got what looks to be a thorax behind it. Some more guns here and there. Yeah, typical $15 set, small thing. Iron Condor. Okay, this one's got giant wings, which are weird. Got some crushing claws, as well as a blaster, a spring-loaded form. Nothing to say about this one other than the color scheme reminds me of a specific theme called Blacktron. Yeah, remember that? I never owned any of those sets, to be honest. Yeah, this one looks cool. Aero Booster. Okay, this one's got 3 giant intake fans and 3 giant... Yeah, Hayato. That is the red-haired dude. And there's a fuck ton of guns. This is basically a mech, a blue mech, with a jetpack and a bunch of guns. So that's pretty fucking cool. The hands have actual fingers, so that's cool. Mata feet again. Nice to see those. Look, they have stickers or prints on them. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, I like this one. Fight for the Golden Tower, and there's the Golden Tower with a spring-loaded shooter there. Hitomi. Ah, that's the dude with the black hair. Okay, he's got a couple of samurai swords. It looks like katanas, of course. And there's the robot vehicle with a couple of intake fans attached to it. That's how it's flying. Missile shooters and whatnot. I mean, I like the tower itself. I think it looks great. This vehicle that the robots are piloting. I mean, the only good thing is the intake fans, which could be used in Bionicle vehicles, obviously. Yeah, but at the back, it looks like it's got some Tahumata flame swords. Yeah, I mean, I prefer the tower over the vehicle, but the vehicle looks pretty cool too, I guess. Yeah, awesome. So Hitomi, interesting. Mobile Devastator. Okay. Ryo is back in action, and his mech for this vehicle, or for this set, has a couple of Elec claws. So that's pretty cool. Has some wings, as well as a blaster up top. Yeah, I don't mind this mech. The color scheme is kind of all over the place. As for the vehicle, it looks like a box of some sort. Yeah. Oh, it has a couple of big freaking Gatling guns on a turret, and some other weapons here and there. There's a front cockpit, Tahu flame swords, giant fucking wheels that they would use at least one with a Bionicle vehicle. In black, and that is, of course, the Thornatus V9. But these are in lime green, so, yeah, this vehicle looks pretty fucking cool. I don't know if anybody actually has a complete Exo-Force collection. Like, where do you store this shit? I mean, seriously, there's a lot of shit here. A lot of big stuff. That's what she said. There's some tiny little flyers here and there as well with stupid fucking disc shooters. River Dragon. Okay. Got another character. Another red-haired character. Oh, that's Hayato. His mech has a gun in one hand, a couple of fan intake things, as well as another weapon on the other hand. I don't know what that is. I can't tell what that is. It's probably just a blaster of some sort. Yeah. Not bad. Only $8. Arachnoid Stalker. Okay, so it's a vehicle that the robots use. And it looks like it's supposed to be a spider-like thing, an arachnid. I don't know what projectile is coming out of it. It looks like a death thing. It's got a skull in it and some claws. Okay. Not the greatest $8 set from this wave, but hey. Assault Tiger. Okay, this one looks pretty fucking awesome. Takeshi is back in action. Looks like he's got a saw blade on one of this thing. Antennas. The other hand has a gun of some sort, big weapon. Yeah, this one doesn't look too terribly bad, but it's also pretty cool because of the saw blade, and I like the color scheme of this one, to be honest. Chameleon Hunter. Oh no. Oh, I remember seeing this one. It's got a Tahoe sword. It's got some other swords here and there, blades, as well as the Mantax pincers in red, so that's nice to have those. Yeah, so yeah, this one looks pretty cool. It's green, red, gray, black colors. Yeah, I don't mind this one. This one looks fine. I might actually get a copy of this one at some point. A used copy, as long as it's complete and it's not fucking broken. Dark Panther. Okay, that does not look like a panther. Okay, I guess those are simulating claws. It's got a gun on its back. A couple of robots who are also carrying guns. Saw blades. Alright, I can understand this one. The Dark Panther looks kind of menacing. Yeah. I like the purple and yellow color scheme of it. It's pretty cool. Storm Lasher. Oh wow, this one's got big giant intake fans, one on each side of the thing. And the fans themselves are actually swords. There's like 6 of them for per intake. And of course a couple more of those Mantax pincers, but I think in yellow. And some guns here and there, some blasters, some weird attachments. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking flyer, honestly. Hybrid rescue tank. Okay, this one is this one's a treaded vehicle. It's got treads, but on the back it's got an actual wheel truck thing. A lot of guns on this one. Big turret on the back with a couple of blasters here and there. They really go all out on the guns. And there's also a Gatling gun sort of thing. So, okay, I guess K-Ken, I guess that's their the sensei type of character. I don't know. Bonus value pack. What? Oh, combination model. So the combination model for the Grand Titan and the Stealth thing. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like this combination model. Looks cool. The other one for the other two, yeah. I mean, it looks like it's got a problem with its crotch region, but sure, okay. Another bonus value. Oh, there's 3. It's 3 bonus packs that won't even show me the pictures. Okay. Well, that is basically all of Exo-Force. And wow, this is a long video. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was nice getting to take a look at all these sets once again on Brickset. Shout out to them for supplying every single fucking set that has existed. Well, maybe that's not even true. But yeah, this was almost like going down memory lane for me because I liked Exo-Force. I never got all of the sets, clearly. I just thought this was probably one of LEGO's coolest system-based themes. So, you know, it had a story to it, obviously. And I really should get the books. But yeah, so Exo-Force, definitely one to go back to every now and then. So I don't really get these little fucking polybags, things like Robo-Chopper. This one was not even released. And neither was Silver Bad Guy. Why? Why? Release the fuckers. I guess they didn't want to. The thing is, white good guy and red guy good guy, both of those don't seem to even have a purpose. They're just like extra, you know, bits of stuff to play with and build and collect to keep the thing going. I don't know where I was going with that. The Duracell packed ones I can understand because Duracell batteries. The white flyer and the red walker were both given away free with a Disney comic in Norway. Okay. Well, yeah. So, if you're going to get into a 2000s, a mid to late 2000s system-based LEGO theme, go with Exo-Force. It definitely has an interesting story behind it. It definitely has great vehicles, awesome mechs Definitely better mechs than anything from nowadays, looking at you, Lego Marvel. And Lego Star Wars mechs. So, go for Exo-Force, because, you know, just take a time capsule back in time and get yourself every single fucking set you can find. Even hunt down these polybag sets if you can find them. I'm sure not many of them exist, but even the 2 that were not released, you're guaranteed to find them probably. Or you can build them from parts you already have. I guarantee that is a thing you can do, but what can you do? So that's all I have to say about that. And well, Exo-Force. It's not for everyone, but hey, I like it and I approve of it. So yay. Stay tuned for more videos. I will be posting more videos tomorrow, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm already up to 708 subscribers. Goddamn. So, yeah. I just really wish I kept all my Exo-Force sets built. I'm glad I still have Takeshi. In fact, I might review the Lego Creator car that he's in. Still have the instructions to that. Anyway, so if you have collected Exo-Force sets over the years that of its existence, let me know in the comment section below what you think about Exo-Force, because I think it is one of the greatest themes that Lego has ever produced. You know, I like the fact that, you know, there's Japanese characters in it, and the mechs definitely remind me something of Neon Genesis Evangelion to some extent, or Gundam, or whatever. Probably more Gundam than Evangelion, but other stuff too, like Gargantia on the Virtuous Planet. I can't remember if I pronounced that properly. But yeah, so Exo-Force. Awesome theme. Definitely not as good as Bionicle, but some of the sets that did have Bionicle parts. So go figure. So this theme definitely has my approval. It's had my approval since it, well, debuted. And well, there you go. I'm sorry this video got way too long, but hey, I guess I just like to talk. Some of y'all like my voice, and well, I'm not sure if I should be creeped out by that or if I should be happy. I don't know. Anyway, 43 minutes later, I'm going to upload this video, charge the camera, then go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Worn out. So I will have some more videos out for y'all tomorrow, so stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.